Stay tuned and watch me take some discarded construction lumber and go from this to this. Let's get started. Here's the pattern. I made that in Inkscape. Here's the blank. It's just some construction lumber, some 2x and some 1x. And I'm going to cut that. This is my second attempt at this. I'll cover the blank, how I made the blank and how I made the pattern later. I want to get started cutting on this and see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to start cutting this. I got a piece on the back for the backing board, so it'll be cut to fit the front. I got a number 12 skip tooth Pegasus blade in here. So let me get after it, see if I can cut it. Okay, I'm to the point of the rough box. I've got to do some sanding and cleaning up on it before I put a finish on it. This is basically what it's going to look like. Like I say, this is all these patterns. Every one of them I made in Inkscape. I'm kind of getting my practice in on that, trying to get better, get a little better designs. Just came up with just a little idea, and it's basically a cabinet of drawers with no cabinet. It's just the drawers stacked together, and I got them working pretty good. And it looked like an X, so I went with the X's on it. I don't know. My wife calls it an Xbox. I guess you could call it that. But I also wanted to change design on how I cut the drawers so I wouldn't have to be cutting and gluing back together. The only problem with that is, as I cut these out, of course, these sections here are basically unsupported, and they want to spring closed. So I had to wedge them open with a drawer in there. When I glued them to the back, the backing plate is kind of what's holding them. It gives them the rigidity, because that right there is a weak point that supports the whole thing at the top, but the backing plate makes up for that. But right now I got to do some sanding and some cleaning. This is just plain old construction lumber, except for these overlays. That's rosewood. I think there's one Purple Heart in there. I just picked up what I had to cut this stuff out of, but I still got to do some sanding and shaping. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I got some rough cuts here I need to smooth out, and I'm going to get to work on that, and then I'll put a finish on it, and we'll come back and see how it looks. Okay, after a little bit of sanding and touching up, got it finished. Got a couple of coats of clear enamel on it. The drawers work very nicely. They all work just fine, so I'm pleased with that part of it. This was a fairly difficult project. I kind of like the way it turned out. It's something different. It's not exactly what I had in mind when I started. It kind of grew and changed as I went. That's what I do sometimes. I start out with an idea and it just kind of morphs into something else as I go along. My original intent was to have some drawers without a real large cabinet around it, and I believe that did this. And like I say, since it looked like an X, I just kind of went with the X motif. Now, I said earlier, I believe that this was the second attempt on this box. And like I say, the way it started, I wanted a way to cut these drawers without cutting in there and gluing that back together. And this, one of the ideas I had is doing that right there. But I started on another piece. This is made out of construction pine. And I have another one here that I started. And you can see the blank is a little different. It's got 3 pieces glued together. And I cut, you can see I cut all this. And I cut into here. I cut this right here. I cut these 2, and I cut this side up here. And I cut right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. The light seems to be kind of dim. But then I came down. What it is, I had some blades that I used up here that were super skip tooth blades, Pegasus super skip. I had bought a dozen of those just to try them, and they cut this very nicely. I really like the way they work, but I used the last blade right there. So I came down here, I just went back to the regular skip tooth blade. That little bit of cut right there took me about 20 minutes to make. It just would not cut this. So I got some more super skip tooth blades coming to see if I can finish making this one. I think it's going to be really nice. It's coconut, walnut, I believe that's maple, walnut maple. That little piece right there is mahogany. So this should have been harder to cut than this. The mahogany is a little softer, but I just could not cut it. It would have taken me a year to finish cutting that, and I don't know how many blades I would have worn out. So if I get the super skip tooth blades in, I'm going to try this again and see if I can finish this one. I believe it'll be a really nice looking box. May do a different motif on the drawer fronts. Well, I'll see about that when I get there. Like I say, it always kind of changes as I go and grows on its own. So anyway, that's where I'm headed with that one when I get those blades in. It should be next week. But this is basically what it's going to turn out to be, the shape it's going to turn out to be. But I may do something different with the drawer fronts. So anyway, I've got several projects in the pipeline. I've got a lot of things going on. It's hard to keep up with right now. And I'm running late with this video again. Last several videos I've had problems like that with the blade cutting that stuff. And running out of materials and different things. So I've been delayed on a lot of my videos, last couple of videos I've done. So anyway, that's where I am with this. I'm going to call this one finished and see if I can get it posted today or tomorrow. And we'll see how it does, see how people like that idea. And hopefully I'll get the other one up and get it finished, but I don't know when that'll be. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.